I don't know why.
I'll from now on I'll click my guy first, and then I'll try to target, and then you guys tell me, because even on my display, when you said everything was targeted, on my display in the combat tracker, it still didn't say that it was targeted for me.
Yeah.
So I'll highlight them from now on when I do that area of effect, and then you guys just tell me, and then if it's easy as somebody else clicking multiple targets, you can just do that for me. I'm cool with it. All right, that's it for me, Dave. I'm going to advance.
All right, so Fail, you're up now.
All right.
It's being super finicky tonight.
It's
I don't
about
know
time
why.
that Phil gets some retribution from all the poking and sticking that she's been getting. So I'm gonna hit this grunt right there in front of me.
The only time you really need to target something is when you're doing multiple attacks at once.
Oh yeah, that's good. Some retribution.
Nice hit. All right. Nice damage, and it is dead.
Exploded.
Yeah, the only time you really need to, honestly, the only time you really need to control target something is when you're doing like multiple attacks. Otherwise, you can just drag everything onto the map or drag everything into the tracker. So.
Yeah, it's just that everything I've been doing lately is just multiple attacks, but that's what I was doing before that.
Yeah.
And then I move up to face this archer. Do I have any?
That's why I love
action
to
points?
stay in.
I left the game last time with
do you
one,
have
but
one?
I don't know if I have any.
It's on your sheet. It's under free action. Yeah, you have one.
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and use that now. Because mainly I want to limit the amount of things hitting on me.
Yeah, you can take another action. There you go. Alright, that's a hit. Alright.
Good.
Alright, Brian.
All right. Can you move through your other people in
Yeah,
Sure
fourth
can.
edition?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you may.
But every time you go through somebody, they have to say, "Ow!" Oh!
Imagine Pride is rubbing his boobs on everyone as he walks by them.
Right.
Of course.
The way you say that is just so strange.
You know what's happening now.
Alright, so what say you, Pride?
I'm gonna go ahead and do Divine Glow. So it's gonna be Close Burst 3. So I'm gonna try to see 1, 2. Oh crap! It's not gonna be enough.
That's a close blast 3.
3.
So,
It's a
yeah, now the difference between a burst and a blast is on the images. So when you click on the images button, the third one down is called Area of Effect Attacks, and you can see the burst is centered on you. And here it is right here. I'll share it just in case. So the burst is centered on you, and a blast is either at one of your cardinal direction points or at a corner. So that's how it would look on a corner, or how the blast would look, straight ahead of you or to the side. And if you want to draw an actual blast, all you do is have to right-click, and just like 5e, go to pointers, and then draw square. And then all you have to do is just draw a 3x3 square, and then move it.
Wait, that's a diamond. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, this is a little bit big. So there we go. So if you wanted to do a blast, that's a blast. Can you move that? There should be a little handle in the middle of it.
I can't select it.
Okay. Here.
Well, anyway, yeah, that's basically what I want to do.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Alright.
So let's go ahead and target both
Yep.
of those.
Target both of those. So you got 4 and 3 targeted. Now you'll.
Wait, it's a blast?
Yeah.
It is a blast.
Doesn't it have to like touch her?
That would be a close blast, right?
It is a close blast. Yeah.
So you'll need to move up next to me.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't. You know, if it said blast 9, then it would be like a range 9 blast or whatever. Then it would be like that. But you would have to move up to do that.
Oh, close blast 3. Okay.
Yep.
If you, like step back 1. Yeah, right there.
You could move to there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just moved. You could move to there, and that would still get them both, and you wouldn't be in melee range of the archer.
Hey, I think I like 5e better.
Bah.
You just don't know, Forey.
Oh, you just
Get
started.
it.
4E is actually, you might lose, which is good.
I like that aspect of it.
She's missing those 8d6 fireballs is all.
She are.
Yeah.
Look at that. Arr. I
Okay,
think
so
that fire's moving.
I already rolled on it, but did it only roll on the 1? It was the 21, but I mean, is that only for the? Well, you tell me.
Should have rolled twice.
It
Yeah,
probably
should've
didn't
rolled-
roll twice because you weren't in range for the Goblin 3, but if you...
No,
roll
she's
it-
got them both targeted though.
The target would go ahead and do just do another attack really quick on number 3. In fact,
I blame Obama.
just do damage on number 4 really quick, and then we'll go to number 3. Something's not 100% tonight with Fantasy Grounds. Something is off.
Maybe their most recent patch.
Yeah, something definitely happened. So, Sharpshooter 4 took 8 damage. Now go ahead and do Goblin 3 now. Sharpshooter 3. Alright, so that's also going to be a hit versus its reflex. And now go ahead and do damage on number 3. And then that takes care of your blast. So number 3 takes 7 radiant damage. And that is anything else for you.
And I don't know if this stacks with blast or not, but it says each ally in the blast. I don't think, was she in the blast?
Yeah,
Fail in
yes.
blast? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says she gets +2 power bonus on attack rolls until the end of her next turn.
So that'll overwrite the blast until the end of her next turn when the blast will take back over.
Yeah, it'll say attack 2 round, and then it'll dissipate after. Yeah,
So-
there you go.
Unselect the sharpshooters. Oh yeah, never mind. It's weird. Doesn't usually show both on for mine, but okay.
All right, so Pride, you are done. Let's go to Vane. Yeah, it's just
Minor action. I shall target
Fantasy Grounds is
Goblin
a
4,
little
for he
weird
is
tonight.
wounded. I shall give him a dose of careful attack.
All right, and give yourself a -2 with that as well, which would be a 14 versus armor class, which would be a miss.
Oh, I'm done. I guess I'm done.
And remember, you got targets in front. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to...
that's all right. No problem. Not a problem. Anything else for you? No movement.
No, I'm
or
done.
anything?
I've moved the check tracker along.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and use a minor action, pull out my short sword, and try to stabby stab fail with it. Missing with a 16. I will go ahead and shift over here with my movement. Next, you're up.
Well, my guy just went crazy.
Seeing them spread out and seeing his wounded comrades all around, goes head and slams his hammer staff into the ground, releasing a wave of fire all around him.
That's why I also
and
like to play
engulfing both the enemies and
just
the
the
friendlies.
core rulebook. The core rulebook has a lot less going on. Like with the Rune Priest and the Monk, their player handbook 3 classes. And, very nice. And the player handbook 3 classes, there's so much stuff going on with them, it just delays the game. And that's why I like core rulebook stuff, is because everything is very simple. It's the 12 basic classes: sorcerer, wizard, stuff like that.
Look, free healing.
You
I've
know,
got some too.
That's what I like to do. That's why I don't like to go past Player Handbook 1.
Wait, do I do it on myself?
Because, Player Handbook 2 and
Increase is
3,
weird.
it starts
Yeah.
to going, they get
Like, you guys
all
get
these
healed, I don't get
stances and extra actions, and when the original core
So
book
the
don't.
flames seem to lick some of your wounds, while the fire burns the goblin around.
It was all about making books in 4th edition.
Actually burns them to death,
But
apparently.
but with making books, you have to fill these 300-page
Got
books
really
up.
quiet.
So some classes get really
We were
ridiculous.
just watching the barbecue.
Yep.
Watch them burn.
That is why I like to stay in just core book 1, is because it keeps things in check and simple. All right, number 3. He will go ahead and take a shot at. He's going to take a shot at I. He's going to actually move back quite a bit. He's going to move back about 20 feet, and then take his hand crossbow and fire it, hitting for with a 25. And doing a total of 9 damage to I. That's it for number 3, sharp shooter. Seeker, you're up now.
Okay, I think what Seeker's going to do is I'll go 5, 10,
Yeah, you really
15,
can't.
20, 25,
There's really
30.
not breaking builds.
And then
in
I have
4th edition.
a special
It's not
ability,
like Pathfinder
special
or anything.
combat, or a special ability called Quick Draw,
Everything is cut and paste
which
in
lets
4E.
me draw a weapon or an object in the same action I use to attack with the weapon to use the object. So I will pull out my shurikens, since I can't reach this guy, and I'm going to toss my shurikens into his midst.
Nice. See if he acts like a sponge and absorbs them. Ooh,
Burn.
barely a miss.
Miss.
Yeah, the
Okay,
shurikens,
so
ching ching, go into the wall behind him and bed themselves in the wall. You see sparks coming off of the wall. Ching ching.
Now I want to do an action surge. Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah, you can do
All right,
an
so-
action point. The
Action point. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, that's what it was
that's
called.
all right,
I saw
no
it on
problem.
my powers. So I want to do an action point, but according to this, it says I have to have action points. Is that the thing up at the top that says AP used?
you have it on your powers tab. On the
Okay, got
powers
it.
tab, you'll see that it is an encounter power, and you can just click it off. All right.
All right, so
there
I
you go.
clicked it off. Oh,
Yep.
I got it. Perfect.
And now you'll see
And
AP used checked up top.
I'm gonna do the same then.
Sounds good. Shurikens to the face.
It's just a blinding attack of shurikens. There we go.
Nice hit.
That's
Good
what I was
roll.
looking for. Critical. Wow.
Mhm.
7 damage.
Mhm.
All right, fantastic.
All right. Fail. You're
And
up.
I'll advance.
Yeah, Player Handbook 2, the classes got a little bit more ridiculous, and what I mean by ridiculous doesn't
I'm
mean
good too.
broken, but there's more going on with them than the
This
core
guy
builds.
here's next to me is dead, right?
And 3 is even more advanced. I believe he is. Yeah, sharpshooter.
Oh,
on
I
4
didn't
is
know.
dead.
I didn't know.
No, 3
I
is
would have
alive.
probably told this guy to. I would have told, because I think the character normally when they play the scales is that whenever there's one guy left, he asks him to surrender. So I was
This
going
guy's
to
not
do
gonna get
that.
a chance.
No, you're going to take him out.
Maybe.
Yeah, those would never be played in my games because I don't do Berserkers in Player Handbook 2.
Not
and,
yet. You still have a chance.
the Avengers in either 2 or 3. So
And as
I
I
usually
pull
don't
the
do
rapier
that.
out of his chest,
This is-
I tell him,
ooh,
you may want to come talk to the Seeker down here
oh.
while you still can.
The goblin says, "There, what is there to discuss? The Red Hand will take Brindle and all of the Vale again. What is there to discuss? Are you here to throw the white flag up to us?"
You saying this in common?
Well, possibly sell you some life insurance.
He spits blood on your feet. Pfft, I spit on your life insurance.
Oh, I never use my action point. You're lucky today.
I spit on your life insurance. And so would
Bum, bum,
Sinroof.
bum, bum, bum.
Pride.
Misty.
Alright, I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna grip my holy symbol and I'm just gonna put this guy down with the.
Secret.
Hopefully.
Worm, I was going to say, I can feel another Link death coming on. Fight me, Dave!
Beg your pardon.
I don't do multi-classing, so I don't do hybrids, man.
Close.
I'm having the worst luck tonight with my. Well, look.
What did you do to your deity?
No,
What did
wait,
you do
wait,
to
wait.
Sehanine?
That wasn't your normal. That was that was a melee attack.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah. You actually need to drag or you click the sword button next to your Lance of Faith ability.
That's not what I was using.
What were you using?
It was the holy symbol.
You're throwing it at them?
For what?
Oh.
If you're
Take that.
If you're
Oh,
throwing
it's
your holy symbol, then that's what you would have done. So
No. Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was then.
And that would explain why the deity's mad.
I'm mad. Just
Yeah.
Daddy.
I think she
No
saw me throw
shit.
shurikens into it, so she thought, what the hell? I'll just take this cross.
I love it, man. I love it.
Maybe try with an actual attack?
This may be my first and last time playing 4th edition.
Oh, here
No,
we go.
don't give up.
If you don't like it, if I'm not
I'll
gonna
come
force
over
you
to
to
your
play.
house.
I'll
I'll show you how to
find
do it.
someone else to play 4th edition. That's no problem. If you don't like it, I ain't gonna force you. So yeah, use your cantrips. Use those green powers. Lance of Faith, Sacred Flame. Those are what you
Didn't
want to
do
do.
any better.
Sure
Yeah.
did. You hit.
You hit.
Yeah, because it does it
Yeah.
against the number. He's going to do it against something else.
Yeah. AC.
It's not
versus
always
reflex.
against AC. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, everything in 4th edition is totally different. There's no saving throws as to what there are saving throws, but not the saving throws that you're used to in 5th edition. So look at that. You just killed a.
Yeah, you just powdered him.
Yeah, you just killed one.
You should have a little pride in your character.
I think that's what's. I think because I've been seeing those numbers you've been putting up, and I'm like, those look really small. You must have been doing that the entire time.
No, I
It
wasn't.
is- No, it's smaller. The numbers are smaller on casters because they don't get proficiency. So
Right.
Probably just your resolution.
It's a 2 versus a 6. I'm used to seeing the 6.
it's your resolution. God, Worm, you're off. You got Red Bulls going on over there, bud, or what?
I just had one, so
Oh my gosh.
I got to work tomorrow, so I have to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, right. All right. So, what do you
But
guys?
Willie did make his character to be a fighting character.
Yeah, a casting character. Yeah. Mhm. All right. So, what say you? I'm gonna give you guys some experience points for the last couple encounters. Let me make sure I have everyone in here.
So I'm a little bit injured. I want to like bind my wounds or whatever it takes to get back some health.
Yeah,
if
same here. I'm
possible.
bloodied.
You can take a short rest and then you can spend your healing surges as many as you want to get back up to as near full as you feel you need
Sure.
to.
Well, this is the perfect room for it because I see a little bed. I'm gonna just hop into that bed, sit down on it.
You
It's
guys.
a goblin bed. It's going to be full of fleas and
Rats and fleas,
Yeah.
yeah, straw. So you guys, I guess you guys click shut the doors, click them, lock them, and we'll say 5 minutes go by. 5 minutes isn't very long, so all you have to do is go to the main tab of your character sheet, and in the middle, you can just click the upwards box, and it'll add whatever that number is in that box, and you can expend as many as you have, and it says per day, and that's how many you can use. When you use one, it'll say if you have 7, it'll go per day, 6, and then it'll go spent 1. And it'll just keep, deducting them and adding them to the spent column.
Oh,
So-
the little triangle that says apply healing surge. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yeah. So how much do you heal for, Worm?
7? Underneath it says 7 plus.
So yeah. So you could theoretically spend 3 and overheal to get back to 0, but the way forth is you kind of want to ration yourself if you can.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll probably just do 1. Let me look at what my health is real fast.
Probably 2.
Yeah, 2 it looks
yeah,
like.
1 will
Yeah.
take you to 12 wounds, 2 will take you to 5 wounds. And then that'll make you have 4 because you already had a couple heals spent on, cast on you. So you still have, 5 wounds on you still, and you have 5 healing surges left because you spent 4. So that's how
Okay,
it works.
that's
Perfect.
great. That's great.
I proceed to checking this room.
Okay. So let's
Searching under the beds, covers,
Sure
pillows,
thing,
walls.
Sure thing.
I'm checking the bodies for gold or fat loots.
Yeah, this
Epic weapons.
this L-shaped room basically has the 2 doors that you see, the 2 double doors that you see, the one on the north wall that the 2 sharpshooters came out of, and then there's a double door on the western wall. And pretty much everything around the room is in very horrible shape. Bedroll sacks. There's a roasting sack full of rotten food, and then there is basically where the brazier is. There's like a hole in the room, a hole in the roof that basically is whisking the smoke out of the L-shaped room. Now, as for the other room that you guys had come into, the first room, you had the stairs going down. There was the door to the right that was going east, and you guys noticed that there was fire in this room, and it is if you guys go back and check, it is pretty much everything is reseated.
So what is it about these hobgoblins and goblins? What do I know about them? Being an adventurer, do they do they guard treasure? Are they
Thanks,
just
Crump.
like cheapo soldiers for dungeons? What are they?
This is about the goblin. It is basically the goblins of the Red Hand. And about 30 to 40 years ago, the town of Brindle, where you guys came from, was attacked by the Order of the Red Hand. And it was led by a very fierce hobgoblin tribe. Bugbears, ogres, hobgoblins, and goblins. Now, as this Red Hand swept across the entire Vale, like a scythe, cutting grass in a field, and the last position in the Vale that needed to be taken over was basically Brindle, the town that you're in. So there was a massive battle. Brindle called to arms, called all the remaining forces throughout the entire Vale. A huge war ensued, and they were actually able to drive the goblins back into the Giant Shield Mountains where you guys are now. That was 40 years ago. Now, during this 40 years, of course, Brindle rebuilt, and in fact, their military forces dwindled down to hardly anything because there's really nothing to fight. I mean, it's a very peaceful place, the Vale. And they have a sort of like a museum set up in Brindle. Well, this first goblin attack that happened 3 days ago now, or 4 days ago, they stole all of the artifacts that were treasures of spoils of war, basically. Old banners, old weapons, relics that the Red Hand cherished. They were on display in this museum. So the goblins, they attacked Brindle, stole all of the artifacts. They even kidnapped 7 people, which are why you guys are here also, to find the 7 people. and the curator of the museum. So you have these artifacts, you have the 7 people you need to find, and you need to take the Red Hand out because you don't want them to get built back up to where they were 40 years ago. Now, obviously, they're in a sort of their beginning stages, and as they attacked, they didn't have a large force to attack with, and they were repelled. But 2 nights later, they came back again, and this is when the party fought them with, the ogre with the carta, with the fire pitches it was throwing out and whatnot. And that's when they found Morik. This was one of the goblin sharpshooters, or the hobgoblin sharpshooters that they captured, and then the town interrogated, and also the party interrogated. And come to find out, the Red Hand, which is run by a new hobgoblin in charge called Sinruth. He's the one now commanding this ragtag Red Hand, Order of the Red Hand. And now, usually the flag, like all of the, plus you've heard through lore and stuff that the flag is different now. The flag used to be like a gauntlet, a white gauntlet on a red banner, facing up. Now this new order is a white, gauntlet facing down. So they don't know if they've just changed the flag, or these goblins are just too stupid to realize that they put the banner.
Have their flag
the
upside
symbol.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Basically.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So I guess we caught these guys red-handed.
You did. That's exactly what you did. So that's pretty much to get you caught up on the lore of why you're here. Now let me give you guys some. Experience points. So I'm gonna
just played a montage in my head.
Nice. Ooh.
Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm really not feeling well. I've been feeling bad for the last 3 hours. To be honest with you, I've got a real bad sinus thing working on me, so I'm going to go lay down. But sorry about that.
It's all right, no problem.
I shall take over your character.
That's kind of why I've been really quiet. I just wasn't feeling good.
Actually,
Can't you just
you've been
can't
kind
you
of
just throw
cranky.
up and then click? Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
I
it
am.
was.
When I get sick, I get
Yeah,
cranky.
you're kind of a little cranky. So
She's sick all the time.
let me award you guys your experience points. Okay, everybody got to 210 experience points, and I know Vey was wanting to search the bodies. So the bodies that you first off,
I'm searching the room.
Okay.
No,
And,
Vane
Vane's
is
searching the bodies.
Okay, Vane is searching the bodies. Well, pretty much you didn't find anything, Vey, that was out of the ordinary. Just a bunch of flea-ridden, items that the goblins, the hobgoblins used. Now, as for treasure, Vane, are you looking through all of the both rooms that you guys have basically secured?
Yeah, especially searching all the bodies for gold and gems, and magical items, and all that sort of lovely stuff.
Okay. So
And sharing it equally.
between the 2 rooms, you find a little bit of treasure. In the entry room, you find a total of 100 silver and 20 gold on those goblins and hobgoblins, and on this next room, this barracks room that you had encountered, you found another 50 gold worth of gems on one of the sharpshooters, and then you found more gold and more silver. So I will go ahead and distribute that to the party. So everybody just got 10 golden gems, and 30 silver pieces. So you guys don't need to add that on there. Now Pride, you can go ahead and take off. So thanks for playing. And hope you like 4th edition. It's
I hope you feel
fine.
better.
and I hope
Yeah.
hope you feel better.
All right, thanks.
Maybe don't drink so much vodka next time.
Take a poop. It'll make you feel better. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
probably-
outta here.
You just probably need to poop. That's it.
Or
Yeah.
puke.
Yeah,
Hot
or puke. That's a good.
No,
good
it's
job,
like
Vane.
it's like really bad sinus pressure, like a real bad headache. Can hardly hold my eyes open.